Hey gamers, welcome back to Veteran Game, your hub for deep dives, bold takes, and the kind of game talk that actually goes somewhere. Today we're venturing into Avalon, but not the noble, chivalrous Avalon you might expect. No, this one is decaying, haunted, and drowning in a nightmare called the Wyrdness. This is Tainted Grail, the Fall of Avalon, a game that asks, what if Oblivion grew up, hit a rough patch, and got really into dark fantasy? Before we crack this thing open, do us a favor. Tap that like button and hit subscribe if you want more brutally honest breakdowns of games that deserve it. Good or bad, you're a nobody, a prisoner. Classic RPG opener, right? But in Tainted Grail, that trope is just the first of many familiar beats that get twisted into something far weirder. King Arthur is dead, long dead. But his fractured soul is hitching a ride in your subconscious, and yeah, he wants his kingdom back. The land of Avalon is cursed, choked by the Wyrdness, a corrupting force that doesn't just mutate the landscape but reality itself. You're not the chosen one. You're just the one who's left. It's bleak, it's cruel, it's awesome. At its core, Tainted Grail is a first-person, open-world RPG. The comparisons to the Elder Scrolls EV, Oblivion are impossible to ignore, and the devs aren't even trying to hide it. You literally start in a prison cell. You pick your skills via dialogue. You roam biomes, clear caves, make choices. But let's be clear, this ain't a power fantasy. This is an RPG that hurts. Kumba. It's fine. Melee has some weight, spells are flashy enough, and the parry-dodge system works when it works. But ranged builds, archery trash. Arrows barely hit unless you're pixel perfect. And forget stealth unless you've min-maxed for it from hour one. It's basically cosmetic. The game doesn't scale enemy levels, which is great, until you realize how much grinding you'll need to do just to survive the second zone. This game punishes experimentation. And if you picked the wrong build, good luck, champ. Now here's where it almost redeems itself, the build variety. There are tons of skills, over 20 trees, dozens of spells, gear buffs, rings, amulets, weapon loadouts. It's got depth, but the problem is, it's front-loaded with harsh requirements. You'll find a sweet sword and realize you need 6 points in strength, 4 in perception, and a minor in theoretical physics to wield it properly. That means you're stuck doing side quests, not because you want to, but because you have to. But here's the kicker, the world is sick. Like really sick in both senses. Avalon is split into hub zones, each with its own flavor and rot. You've got haunted forests, cursed lakes, crumbling cities, all dripping with atmosphere. There's no filler here. Every cave, shrine, or collapsed temple usually has something worthwhile. Even better, the Weird Realm. This twisted alternate dimensions serves up some of the most creative visuals and encounters in the game. Picture giant eldritch statues, skies that bleed, monsters that talk in riddles. It's brilliant stuff. Trips to the Weird Realm are a highlight every time. Now let's talk story. The Fall of Avalon might have one of the most engaging narrative setups in any RPG this year. It's a dark remix of Arthurian myth, packed with decisions that genuinely affect the world. And the characters? Gold! You'll help a guy fake his death to dodge marriage. Talk down a necromancer trying to outwit death. Battle a cheese-cursed chef. Yes, seriously. There's smart writing here. And unlike a lot of games, these NPCs evolve. Talk to them again later and they'll react to what's happened. That's immersion done right. But okay, here comes the salt. Tainted Grail is buggy. Like, should still be in early access buggy. Quests break, enemies glitch. Gear vanishes. The third-person mode? Looks like a PS2 horror mod. And don't even get us started on the pronunciation inconsistencies. One zone is called Quanacht, and you'll hear it pronounced 4 different ways in the same conversation. And yet, you'll keep playing. Because despite the jank, despite the grind, despite the awful bow mechanics, this game gets under your skin. Tainted Grail. The Fall of Avalon is not a polished experience. It's frustrating, clunky, and at times outright broken. But it also has a vision, a real gnarly inspired vision. And when it works, it really works. If you're the kind of gamer who's still chasing the vibes of Oblivion, Kingdom Come, Deliverance, or The Witcher's darker moments, this might be the uncut gem you've been looking for. Just know that you'll have to dig through a whole lot of rough to find it. This has been Veteran Game. drop a comment with your build or your worst bug, and tell us if you think Tainted Grail is a flawed masterpiece or just flawed. And hey, if you're into deep dive reviews like this, subscribe and turn on those notifications. We've got more coming, and trust me, you don't want to miss it. See you in the Wyrdness.